Hi, I just want to show you the manual that I mentioned and what that looks like and how that would work because I feel like it's a really cool part of the program. Every week you would have, at the beginning, I would send you a packet, and every week you'd have a section that you'd open up, and it would be full of little cards that you could cut out. And if it's material you want to remember, you could just take the card that has that information on it or that goal you have or whatever, and you could hang it on your fridge, put it anywhere you want. And then once you were ready to retire it from the fridge, you would be able to put it into this binder. And then this binder also would have a bunch of other stuff, but you will be getting the cards that go in it. So you would be in charge of buying your own binder because I'll let you pick whatever it is you want it to be, but just a 3-ring, 1-inch would be great. I wanted to buy a cute one because I plan to have this forever. And then I would send you the guts, everything that's in between the cover of the binder, I will send you in a packet. So the way it will work is you'll retire your cards, or even if you don't want to have them up, but you just want to remember some of the information, you put it in here. I have different sections. In the beginning is my intentions page. So at the beginning of the day, I can check in with myself, see how I'm feeling, what intentions I have for that day. I have a bunch of different questions. I would send you a bunch of cards, and you'd pick which ones you want to put in your own binder, because I kind of tried to put a variation in there so you could find one that fits your personality and what you want to be thinking about, and then you can make your own. I'll also have blank cards you can make your own to put in here if there's something that I didn't include that you'd want. So in the beginning of the day, you take a dry erase marker, and you fill it out, and you're ready to go. You've checked in, you've grounded yourself, and you kind of know what your goals are for the day. You can also put some affirmations in there. I'll have affirmations. One of the messages in the program is that you are not fixed, or you are not here to be fixed. You are not broken. Your child is not here to be fixed. They are not broken. And your relationship is not here to be fixed. It is not broken. And so that's an affirmation that I just try to remember as often as possible, that like everything's fine and we're not broken, and we're just going to keep trying to get better at connecting and taking care of our family. So then there's also this page that I put together for reflections at the end of the day. And I can just check in. How did today go? What went well? What didn't? What should I have done differently? And just kind of check in with myself. It's really, really been a good practice for me to check in with myself in the morning and at night. It really, if I have a few days where I haven't done it and I'm having a hard time, I know, okay, in the morning I need to do this again, because it just really helps set a foundation for the day. So this is a page that I have from working with my son on his hitting problem. He's 5. He hits, bites, kicks. He gets aggressive and when he's tantruming. And these are all different ways that I'm thinking around the problem. What's going on for me? What's going on for him? What's going on for the family? What can I do about it? What kind of consequences and options are there to talk about it in the moment, out of the moment? And we get very thorough. I will kind of tell you this format so we can solve these problems together in our program, but then you also will have the format that you can take and use it to look at any behavior going on and get to the root of it and help meet your child's need. So I feel like this is a really, really cool part. And then, yeah, so this section is connected to myself. It just has my fight or flight responses, my shutdown, what that's like for me, what I tend to do, so that I'm not surprised by anything that comes up. I kind of know how I work, and I'm really connected, and I know, okay, I'm in fight or flight right now, and I know that what helps me when I'm in fight or flight is to do some stretching or breath work or try to connect in a different way without touching. I've figured all that out and I've written it all down. So when things feel like they're going really wrong, I can remember, nope, they're not. I know this about myself. And it feels really good to feel like I understand myself that way. I have affirmations, different things in here that just help me remember how to connect to myself. There's one in here, a section here on communication. So these are some of the cards you'd get. Active listening skills, affirmations about communication. You can write down scripts that we can talk about for how to gently interrupt if your child talks a lot and you need to be able to interrupt them in a calm, kind way. Anyway, all sorts of things that will fill out these as we go through the program. You'll be able to take those cards, put them in whatever section you want so you have it filed in a way that makes sense for your brain. I have a section for each child, each of my 4 children. Then there's a section at the end. And this is the way I made the sections. You can make them however you want. But there's a section at the end of lists. So we can have a list of feelings, a list of needs, a list of resources, podcasts, whatever it is that you want to make a list of, and keep a running list of things in the back. And that way, as you're working with your child on emotions and you're like, I don't even know more than the basic 6 emotions, you can look at your list in the back. It's printed already for you and you know where to find it. So you can kind of expand your language and talking about emotions. And then I have a section on concepts in the back. So I can keep some of the stuff about attachment theory and stuff in the back and have it accessible at any time. So I really love this binder because as my kids grow, I can take out cards when my son stops hitting and struggles with something else. I can just take out that one page and it will evolve with my family. My husband can look at it, we can work on it together, and it can be there in the kitchen or wherever I want it so we can remember, okay, this is happening for us right now. What are we doing again? What are our goals again? Because I don't know about you, but I forget a lot of things that I discover. And it's hard for me to remember. So this is what I call my brain in a binder for my parenting. And then we're also hoping to work on an app because I know not everyone likes physical stuff. But so hopefully we can do that too. And you can have your brain in electronic form in an app. But anyways, I'm really excited about it and hope that I can help you fill this out in a way that's really meaningful for you. So you will walk away with something very tangible at the end of the program that you can take with you after. So thanks for listening.